friends, and welcome back to my crafty space. My name is Crystal, and in today's video, I am going to be creating a traveler's notebook spread using the Wonders collection from Paige Evans, along with one of her cut files as my title piece that says Wild and Free. So I've got two different patterns here, one that's like a super dark blue and one that's an orange that I'm going to use to back the two different words because I wanted something that would coordinate with this paper right here. I love the look of this paper, and what I'm going to do is cut this into a traveler's notebook size page, and then I'm going to type up some journaling, add it on top of some white cardstock, and then that will go on top and I'll stitch it down. So we'll have some of this pattern poking out from behind the card there, and then we'll go from there. And then the opposite side will have this photo of my son and his uncle. And then this little title piece will go down at the bottom just as, a title and nothing more than that. So all of my text will be on the opposite side. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go ahead and take this little cut file to the side and off screen and go ahead and get it backed. I'm just going to be using my Tombow Mono Liquid Adhesive Glue to add the pattern paper on the back side of my cut file, and then I will trim out around the words, and that's all I'm going to do to get this cut out. So once I have that done, I will come back over here, I'll speed you up and take you through the process of the rest of this layout. Once we have that done, we'll slow down and close out for today. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I have returned from backing my cut file, and instead of using both of those patterns that I showed you earlier, I decided to just use the orange for this one. So I held it up there so you could see it, and the next thing I'm going to do is apply some of my roller adhesive to the back of that cut file and apply it directly onto the photo. I did leave just a little bit of room there at the right side of the photo in case I need to trim anything off when I add it into my traveler's notebook after I get everything else ready to go. That way I don't accidentally cut into my freshly backed, perfectly done cut file there, if you get my meaning. So next I'm taking this 12 by 12 pattern paper and I'm going to trim it down into a traveler's notebook size, which is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I tried to take off as even of an amount on all of the sides as possible so that the big floral element there ends up in the middle of the page. I wanted it to be that way because I wanted to have as much of the orange showing on the side as possible so that everything looks like it is cohesive and goes together when you get this orange piece that's going to back my journaling, in addition to the orange that is backing my cut file itself. So then I took the orange paper, which is the back side of one of the cut apart 12 by 12 pattern papers. All of the papers that I use in this process video, as well as any other products, by the way, I will make sure to link in the description down below because I don't remember the exact number of each paper as I am talking through this process here in my voiceover. So I'll make sure to put those down below for you. So I've got my papers set the way that I want them to go. I've got my journaling printed, which I printed an inch shorter. So it is 3 1/4 by 7 1/4. And then I cut my paper that's backing. So the orange piece I cut at 4 inches by 8 inches. And then the final piece is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4. So it just lets the pieces be slightly bigger than each other. Then I went into my cardstock sticker sheet and pulled out these gold hearts. They're just gold cardstock sticker hearts. And then I also grabbed another sticker from the sticker booklet that says documented, I believe, and added that above the wild and free, and that's in the dark navy blue, which helps it coordinate with the blue in that pattern paper as well. Once I have that the way I like it, I'm going to go ahead and add my adhesive to the journaling portion and then stick that down onto the orange and then add it on top of the back of the orange portion and stick that down on top of the pattern paper. I then apply some score tape around the perimeter of the back of both pieces. And then I grabbed over my traveler's notebook. This is just one from Studio Calico that I have that I'm telling just random stories in. And I'm going to go ahead and apply the pages directly into the traveler's notebook. Now, I probably could have made this journaling page slightly narrower so that it fit a little bit better. I didn't do that, so it will make it a tiny bit tougher to close, but I was able to use my nail in order to get the paper underneath the crease. For the photo, I'm going to start at the center, leaving just a tiny bit of space, again, to make it easier to close the book, and then apply everything down and trim off the side excess portion, which makes me happy that I offset my title piece just a little bit at the bottom. Once I have that done, the spread is complete. All right, friends, that completes my spread for today. I really loved this one, even though it's on the more simple side. I love how I was able to take that cut file, shrink it down really small, and add it as a title piece onto my traveler's notebook here. And the way that it pops off of the green grass, I think, is just perfect. And then on the left side, having all of these layers giving me all of this opportunity for space for my text allowed me to make a bit of a longer story for this spread in particular. And I always welcome the opportunity to include more words. I hope that you have enjoyed seeing this process come together. And if you have, I would love a thumbs up on this video down below. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see all of my future crafty content. And if you're looking for any of the products that I've used in today's spread, you'll find that in the description box down below. All right, friends, well, until next time, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye, friends.